Bethesda Softworks has revealed the first gameplay footage of their brand new Indiana Jones game, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It can't be worse than Starfield, right? So the last Indiana Jones movie that I saw was Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I know there's a new one out, Dial of Destiny, I believe it's called. I'll probably get around to watching it someday, but I mean, I love the original trilogy, but after Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I wasn't in a hurry to see the newest one. And I love Indiana Jones. I love Harrison Ford, but let's see what Bethesda Softworks has done with this one.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you.
Oh.
You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here.
Is he buried in the sand?
Dead and forgotten in the sense
Yes.
of Africa.
Africa, okay. That's so Harrison Ford. That little smirk. Lucasfilm from the classic days of like Monkey Island and Day of the Tentacle.
Myths. History.
It's first person.
Just different ways to interpret the past.
That's obviously not Harrison Ford.
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs. Scattered and buried.
Troy Baker?
Just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
I forget his name because it's been so long since I've seen the movies, but
Watch me.
this looks really cool. Oh, cool use of the whip in combat. Nice.
History.
Ah,
Mankind has built sites of
hate
great
spiders.
spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
Oh, I love the way he uses the whip in
I've
combat.
had run-ins with these guys before.
Did he just deflect a bullet or they miss?
It ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I can keep up?
I mean, the facial animations are better than Starfield. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Oh!
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Chukulimani. The Great Circle.
Don't break. You broke it. You broke it.
You have any idea how old that was?
It belonged in a museum. 2024. And it played on day one with Game Pass on PC and console. It's gonna be on Xbox. And did it say Steam here? Steam. Nice. So not like Epic or anything like that. That looks really good. Oh, Machine Games. Who are they? Oh, they've made the Wolfenstein games like New Colossus, Youngblood, New Order. That checks out with a lot of the first person
Thousands of
combat that we
years of
saw here.
humanity's thoughts and beliefs. Scattered and buried. Just waiting.
So I'm hoping, because the combat looks really fun, and I wonder if there's gonna be like skill trees that you can upgrade, maybe for like your whip. And we saw a gun at some point, your hand-to-hand combat. I hope they have different skill trees that you can upgrade throughout the game, but also it feels like they're gonna be implementing puzzles as well, which you kind of have to with Indiana Jones. I don't know if you ever played these ones, they're old from like the 90s, but Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade and Indiana Jones the Fate of Atlantis, they're PC point and click adventure games from LucasArts. But it's all puzzle. Everything's puzzle. I hope they're bringing more puzzles like that, because I never beat Fate of Atlantis. I got stuck on it. I should really go back and do it. Last Crusade I finished, but Fate of Atlantis, I got to Atlantis, but then I got stuck on something. I forget. But the cool thing about Fate of Atlantis, you could I think there was 3 different ways you could play through the game, so there was always a reason to go back and replay it.
To be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me.
Do we know when this takes place? Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is an all-new adventure game that features a mix of combat, stealth, puzzles, gunplay, and of course, Indy's whip. Use it for traversal and as a distraction or taking out enemies. Cool, so that answers the question about the puzzles being in the game. Oh, here we go. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle takes place in 1937 between the events of Raiders in the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. I wonder if we'll get Indiana Jones's dad in this then. If it takes place before The Last Crusade, I wonder if he'll show up at some point in the game. So you're definitely going to be able to use the whip for swinging on top of just combat, which is great. That reminds me of the Temple of Doom.
Mankind is
A nice little throwback there.
Great spiritual
Visually, it
symbols.
looks so good.
If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
At least it's not the space between spaces. Yeah, right there. There's the traversal. Yeah. Awesome. I just want to whip everyone.
I've had run-ins with these guys before.
Can I just put all my skill points into the whip?
It ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
This looks absolutely fantastic and really fun. I know that's a cutscene, but I hope we can do something like that in the actual gameplay.
The fallen angels. Protector of the Chirkulimani. The Great Circle.
Oh, wow. This looks absolutely incredible. I'm very excited to see more of this as they reveal more over the coming year.
Have any idea how old that was?
Let me know what you think of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle if you're looking forward to playing it. And thanks for watching.
Play it day one with Game Pass.